Hey guys, and welcome. Welcome. Hey everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Black History Challenge. What is poppin'? Hey. Oh my god. We're finally on. Y'all don't know all the technical difficulties that was going on, and I'm sure y'all do not care. But we are here. Started at the bottom, now we're here. Welcome to another episode of the Black History Challenge. This is episode 3. We are painting the phenomenal poet and writer, civil rights leader, James Baldwin. This is going to be a fun episode, so I hope you guys are ready. Grab your tea, your wine, your coffee, and all the tings. It's going to be a great episode, and we're going to just chat and chill. You know, the usual suspects. We're going to be painting this in acrylics today. Welcome to the stream. Happy hump day. I have my water here. I have my Masterson wet palette off to the side, and it has all of my colors underneath there, but I'm going to also add some more acrylic paint. And we have, well, you can see all the materials on the left-hand side if you guys want to be able to refer back to that later. And of course, I have links in the bio. Welcome, you guys. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back. Finally, I have no idea what was going on, but for some reason, my stream was like, no, you're not going live right now. I was like, I don't think so. I don't you want to go live? What? We don't go live here. Oh my god. I don't do that here. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that. Like, who does that? As a matter of fact, let me plug in my stuff. Hold on. Plug it in. So if you guys happen to be pun the replay, welcome to the stream. I'm gonna try my hardest to put timestamps for this particular thing. Hold on, I gotta plug in. Y'all can see I'm not even fully prepared, okay? We not even fully prepared. And one last thing. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. I should have already had this prepared, but I did not do that. So if you happen to be playing a replay, go ahead and fast forward about 3 minutes, and then you'll see me not fiddling around and doing a bunch of nonsense. Of course, here's my paints underneath all of that. I need to go ahead and post really quickly. Like, what are you doing, girl? We need to post very quickly. There we go. Ooh, and that paint smells so strong. But how are you guys doing? And you know what we're doing? We're continuing the series where we're gonna be painting this step by step, and it's gonna be a pop art painting, a pop art style of painting. All right, I'm posting in the group, so hold on, y'all. Tune in, y'all. If I know how to write, apparently not. Tune in, y'all. And oh my god, like I swore I wasn't gonna be able to go live today, you guys, because this thing was like giving me technical difficulty. And mind you, I do all of these checks the night before, but it wasn't happening today, okay? It was not happening. It was like, oh really? You think you're going live right now? No, you're not. You're not. You're just not. Just get your lives together. And I'm trying to get like paint all over me all at the same time. All right. Oh, look at that. Very lovely. We love that for us. All right, let's put it right here. Wipe it off. Wipe it off. Ugh. I don't know why that song is in my damn. God, look at it. It's like all over the place. Get off of my fingers. Okay, cool. All right. Now, this is kind of the palette that I had from yesterday, that when I was doing my painting and doing all the things. So let's get out some more paints that we're gonna need for this project. All the paints that we may or may not need for this project. And then I didn't get out the most important paint, which was, I'm telling y'all, so much for me being prepared, right? Like, why aren't you prepared, girl? All right, so I'm putting out some orange because that's the color. That's the theme for the background. Is this color is gonna be orange. I was painting, kind of preparing for the next episode. And that color is gonna be like a hot pink. And put some of this out. But you see the paint is still clearly wet. Putting out some yellow ochre. I'm just putting out the same colors I pretty much have out there. Yeah. I mean, the one color I don't have out, and that's like a blue. I have some blue out there. That's for sure. That's for sure, my gal. Gotta have some blue out there. And this weather is like so freaking crazy because I swear it's like super hot here in the East Coast in Maryland. I'm spraying my palette also. Even though it's kind of moist, but it is super hot today. I don't know what is going on. Global warming? I don't know, but something's going on, y'all. Something's going on. Something just ain't right. Hey, Rita. How are you, honey? How's everybody in the chat? What is popping? How are you guys doing? Make sure y'all share this and love it and like it. Hit that share button, hit that like button so people can come and paint with us today. How's everybody doing out there? What are you guys working on? Are you going to be painting along with me? Rita, I know you are a part of the Creative Girl crew. Thank you for you being good. Lord, I can't even talk. Thank you for becoming a patron. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being a part of the team and supporting the dream. I appreciate you. So I know you already have your coloring page and other coloring pages from behind the scenes. Ooh, I'm also going to put this up so I can actually see the chat while I'm going to put my iPad up, y'all. I can actually see what you guys are talking about. Yay. So I can see what y'all talking about. Ooh, that makes sense. The iPad is getting loose. Yay! It's beautiful outside. Yeah, exactly, right? It's like mad hot for no reason whatsoever, right? You're like, it just got real hot out of nowhere. Okay, so I pretty much have my colors out that I want to have out. Let's get started. Let's paint. So yesterday I pulled out a lot of my brushes that I had kind of hidden in different places because I was actually searching for something. And it's funny how you like go searching for one thing and then you find like a whole nother thing. It's crazy, right? Am I right? Am I right? So I found like my good brushes and stuff like that. So I'm gonna actually use this brush. I want to see if I like it as much as I like this one. Like this one is my absolute favorite brush, and I actually need to wash this brush out. But this one is my absolute favorite brush, and it's super expensive, so I should really be taking care of it a lot more. But Princeton brushes are my favorite brush. They make good brushes. They make, is this a Princeton or is this, yeah, it is a Princeton. I'm still kind of like getting over a cold, but I'm a much better than I was the other day. But Princeton, they make good brushes for watercolor and acrylic. So yeah. All right, so I'm gonna wet this one. I don't know if this will be any good or not, but so I'm gonna like drag the excess off of this thing. Right? Let's drag that excess off. I don't know what just got in my throat. Like as soon as I start talking, it's like, you wanna talk? You wanna have a good session of chatting? No. All right. I'm gonna get some of this orange because that's gonna be our background color. And a little bit of water. Ew. Okay, I like that. I like that. See, you get with the wider brushes, especially if you have like a bigger canvas, and you can get more coverage per capita. Okay. Get more coverage per capita. Yeah, but for those of you that are patrons or that are thinking of joining on Patreon, make sure you guys join get the app. So this is, you see this brush, I get really good coverage. You see that? I mean, it does help that this is really good paint. It's by Golden. So you get a lot more coverage. But still, I'm getting so much coverage that I wouldn't normally get with this brush. Now, usually I would paint over the face, you guys know that, but this is a really opaque paint. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. But anyway, for those of you that are patrons or you're thinking about becoming a patron, make sure you guys download the app. Also, don't just put it on your like, you could download the app on your phone as well as on your iPad. That way you can have better access to the app and you can be able to see exactly what's going on and the people that you actually support on Patreon. Damn, it's like so hot. I'm like, I might have to put on some air conditioning. I'm like, damn, daddy, I might have to put on some air conditioning. Oh, see, it still is kind of transparent though. When I really think about it, it is. It's still kind of transparent. But I don't really want to do that. I don't want to cover the whole face, so I don't think I will. Dun, 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 dun. Is that a regular house paintbrush? Yeah, I think it is. I got it from Michael's. No, it's like, yeah. It looks like a regular house paintbrush, but this is actually Artist Loft. This is a what do you call it? You see? It's Artist Loft. It's actually by Michael's. That's a Michael's brand. So it's a brush that I bought a long time ago. Probably I came in a set. And here's the paint I'm talking about. My favorite paint, golden. Living my life like it's golden. Living my life. Why am I living my life like it's golden? I don't know. That's funny. All right. But yeah, the app is so much better on your phone because then you could just pop right in there and you get all the rewards that you need to get. And then you're not like lost in the sauce type of thing. And look at that. We got some superior coverage, my gal. Yo, we got some superior coverage right there. Some superior coverage. Yeah, yeah. You know, like them commercials they had back in the day. Well, most of y'all maybe not be old enough for that, but they always had some weird commercial back in the day. Like the stupidest thing. Like that Soul Glow commercial in Coming to America. That was like the typical commercial that you would get, especially in the 80s. Ridiculous. And it's so funny because I totally forgot about that sort of stuff. Ooh, I'm supposed to be recording. Hold on, you guys. I'm supposed to be recording at the same time. It would be nice. Yes, record, record, record. Then you get some good superior coverage. Oh, look, we got a little bit of lightness going on up there at the top. And I mean, now you can tell the difference between like a golden paint and a regular like craft paint or any side of in like craft paint and especially artist loft. Like if you ask me, like if you was willing to trade me artist loft, like if that was like the last paint on earth, I wouldn't use it. I hate artist loft. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I hate it with a passion. For real. Most stupidest, ridiculous thing for real. And you know what? I feel like that was just a way for Michaels to make a lot of money because they already know they making money hand over fist. But look at the coverage that you get with golden paint because it is an artist grade paint and it has more pigment, it has more polymer. It's like super 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 good. Even like my favorite, which is like acrylic basics, ba- Liquitex Basics, which is my one of my other favorite type of paints. Like even when I put this in the water, look, it's gonna like dominate this water. You see that? Insane. Now my water is filthy for no reason. The water is filthy. It's like so filthy. But we got some good coverage off of that brush for real. We did. Yeah, I was looking at the he was looking at the coverage. It's nice. Yeah, 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 right? The coverage on this is insane. Now you know why. And well, I think I should just go over that one day. Well, I think I did do a painting like that. Not a painting, but like a video like that where I talked about the differences between the different paints. So even Liquitex is a good brand. It's a good paint. It's actually owned by Winsor and Newton, but um I'm continuously spraying because it's hot right now. I'm not trying to have my paints burnt up. And you know what we about to do? We about to dry it up, gal. Dry it up. So yeah, you could see like this. This is one coat of paint. One coat of paint, and it's like massive coverage. One coat of paint. That's why another reason why them golden paints are so expensive. Because people are like, well, what's the difference? Who cares? It's a difference, honey. Okay? It's a difference. And the difference is also these paints are archival, so they last a very long time. You don't have to worry about them fading and stuff like that. And they don't look chalky. The thing that I don't really like about that's another thing I don't like about craft paint. And oh, I need to do a comparison video. Ideas, you guys. Anyway, that's another thing I don't like about the weird paints, like craft paint. It's super chalky. Like if you meaning ashy, it's like it looks dry, it looks ashy. It look like you even touch it, it's gonna like chip off of the thing. You ever seen a painting? It'll be like a beautiful painting, but it's in craft paint and it's so ashy, so weird. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Like, are you being a snob? Like, are you being snobby? No. Okay, let's try. Mm-hmm. Sorry, you guys. I hit the canvas. I hit the canvas. I hit the camera. Sorry. So yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You do. You have to when you're applying this, you have to do so much like to get coverage when you're using certain paints. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do use craft paint. I mean, that's like the go-to, especially like if you want a budget or you just starting out. Craft paint is really good. Like if you're just starting out. And you really don't, cause I didn't start out buying golden. I definitely did not. But once I did, I was like, once you go golden, you never go back for real. Um, but it's so expensive. Like I can't afford a lot of it, so I'm glad I bought a lot of it. I bought a lot of these like a year ago, and they're still lasting me. And maybe because I don't use them a lot, I only use them for like special project, yada yada yada. And then I'm gonna show you the difference in coverage, with the acrylic, the Liquitex Basics. I don't know how we got into coverage, but here we are. Here we are. Yeah, if you have any sort of other paint, you're gonna be doing a lot of things to try to keep the coverage on them. Doing a lot of stuff. Ooh. All right, cool. I think I'm gonna change the color of this other thing. Now that I think so, here's the Liquitex Basics, but this is in the green, lime green. Y'all kind of seen this color already, for real. Yeah, I've seen it. I'm gonna put quite a bit out, and we're gonna go back to. I'm still spraying because I don't want my thing to go. Now you see how this brush is, right? It's all frayed out, and this is like one use. So this one is kind of not that great either. Again, artist loft, right? It's also leaking quite a bit. It's like weird. It's nasty. It's like so nasty. All right, so I'm gonna switch over to this brush. This is a little bit different. This one, I don't think this has a this. Oh, again, artist loft. Their brushes are just not great. I'm gonna switch over to my silver jumbo brush. Uh, that's a great brush. I actually need to put links to that. My silver jumbo brush. Put some links down. Living my life like it's... Okay, so now we're gonna do the underpainting for him. How's your day going? How's it going, Rita? What's been going on? Catch me up. What has been happening? All right, so I'm gonna go in. Now you see this is quite transparent, right? This is why we can kind of use this as like a underpainting. But most acrylic paint is going to be super transparent, especially the cheaper it is, you know? And you see, I can see through that, right? I'm loving making this into experimenting with these different color underpaintings. In particular, I'm really liking the green underpainting situationship. I don't know what it is. And see, look, look. There's a piece of hair right here. Where did this come from? Where did this hair come from? You also got to be careful with these cheap brushes to of brush hair. That looks pretty good. Ooh, forgot to record. Hold on. Hit that record. I keep forgetting I have this thing in here. Alrighty then. We all streaked up and ready to roll for real. Hey, cool. Very exciting. I'm excited about these colors. What are y'all feeling? What are you feeling? Alright. Wash that out. This is another brush I don't really like too much. Even though it is by one of my favorite like brush companies, like the Silver Brush Company, but I don't know what it is about this brush. Maybe it's one of their cheaper brushes. The like brush filaments come out of the brush for some reason, and I don't know why. I'm like, okay, okay, girl. All right, so you know what we're doing? We're hitting it again. We're gonna dry it. Rita, don't forget to DM me so we can get this party started. All right, let's dry. Whew. Now that is hot. It's hot, especially when look at that. But it's still super transparent. You can tell it's dry because it doesn't really reflect, right? But let's talk about the cut. Let's get into the coverage. I think we talk about this coverage all damn day. You hear me? Let's get into the coverage for real. I think I'm gonna be talking about it all day for real. Oh man, that's funny. All right, so I'm gonna take my stuff here, so we can put our little outlines in, so we know we have a guide. We have someone to guide us to where we need to go. Yes, and it's happy. Hopefully, you guys can see this. So what have you guys been watching? What's been going on since the last time we chatted? Since the last time I talked to you on Sunday? Want to know exactly what you've been doing. And from what I know about his life, James Baldwin, he was a really good friends. He's really good friends with Maya Angelou. They always was together. They had quite a few of the same views and thoughts on things. And I think they both admired each other quite a bit because of the fact that they were poets. And Maya Angelou was like a famous poet. She didn't get, she was kind of like involved in like, indirectly involved in like the civil rights thing. Um, Via her poetry and stuff like that. I mean, I really should have put her on the roster too, you guys. I probably should just put her up here. Because, I mean, you can't have him up here and not have her. But we did her already, though, I think, a couple of months ago. But, you know, you can never have too much Maya Angelou. Am I right? Am I right? Yeah. And fun fact, every time I talk about Maya Angelou, I can live out my dreams in because we're both born in the month of April, so I can live out my dreams. Like, oh, you know, I'm Maya Angelou reincarnated. Yeah, right, right. And it's so crazy to even think about it because it's like all of our heroes, all of our people that we have to like look up to and that, you know, really paved the way, they've all kind of died out a little bit. And it's sad. It makes me sad because these were some great people. I feel like it was just yesterday he was alive, right? But I mean, come to find out, he was born in the 20s. I had no idea he was born in the 20s. So he's what you would call like a baby boomer, you know? Um, but there was nothing uncool about him though. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times younger people now, especially nowadays, they, you know, when they want to insult you, they call you a boomer. Like, oh, you're a boomer, and you're like, okay, thanks. Um, but boomers were cool though. They had all the knowledge. They paved all the ways. And I'm like, when do we get to the point where we're like, we don't really care about, you know, our elders or people that came from the past? When do we get to that point? I mean, I know when I was young, you know, you always feel like, oh, well, I mean, I'm still young, but like when I was like in my teens or like when I was a little girl and I would see older people, you know, you would say to yourself like, wow, they're so old. Cause you know, you really don't have no concept of time, right? Even somebody that's like in their 30s, you was like, oh my God, they're so freaking old. Like, are you ready to go into the nursing home, bro? However, as I get, um, but at the same time, I still have respect for my elders. Like I knew, you know, I knew not to call them a boomer to their face. You know what I mean? Like I would never do that. Like that, I'd be like, okay. you gonna get your, you gonna get a beating, da 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 da. You saying stuff like that, but nowadays it's so acceptable to be rude to your elders or to make people feel bad about their age. You know what I mean? It makes me sad. Meanwhile, I used to work in a nursing home when I was in my early 20s, late teens. I was working in a nursing home, taking care of elderly people. That was what I was in my former life. Hello? I hear a bunch of noises and craziness going on. Yeah, that's what I was in my former life. Oh no, you got pneumonia. Oh my god. That's terrible. I'm so sorry to hear that, honey. This season has been crazy. People getting so sick. I hope you're taking care of yourself, getting lots of fluids and rest. I'm sending you lots of love and light as you heal through this. Oh my god. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. Yes, I hope you're getting a lot of rest, my love. Terrible. Believe me, I don't know what I had, but I was up in here feeling crazy. And I took one of them like them home COVID tests or whatever. I don't know how accurate it is, but I took one of them home COVID tests and it said I ain't have COVID. I felt a little bit good at the time. I mean, it's funny but not funny. I felt a little bit okay, right? Like about it, like damn. But yeah, I hope you feel better. Have you been to the doctor? What are they saying about it? My mother was sick too, and I was like, she's like she was feeling like she couldn't breathe and all sorts of stuff was going on. Hey Octavia, how are you, honey? Welcome. So really, what is the purpose of the underpainting? Okay, so for me, the underpainting, well, how they used to explain it to me when I first learned how to paint is that it basically just kills the white of the canvas and it gives you an additional it gives you that initial layer to work with so you don't feel as intimidated by the canvas. It just gives you an additional layer to work with. So it's like a throwaway layer, right? Because well, for most mediums, specifically acrylic, they tend to be really transparent, like this green. So it's like the more layers you add, like a nail polish, you know how you do like the base coat, the top coat, the da 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 coat. You got to do different coats in order to build it up and make it look rich and beautiful. So think about that when you're actually putting in um different stuff into your painting. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to hit that like button, you guys, and share this video out to all your creative friends, your sister, your mom, and your brother. I'm so glad you guys could be here. Share it like you love it. It helps my channel out. So yeah, just think about when you think about the underpainting, think about it like that. You're adding additional layers. You need to build up the layers in order for it to look good. It's the same thing with nail polish, makeup, same concept, right? Same concept, baby. Yes, that's my favorite Posca pen. Or if you ever see me using a paint pen, it's all Posca. I don't have any other sort of Posca pens. I have all the types. See, you shake it, baby, shake. Mm. You can see I'm feeling good. Ay, ay, ay. You have to shake them up just to get them started, but these are lifesavers. I really, really love them a lot. Oh, wait a minute. Now that I think about it, I gotta go over there and get my pen. Cause I put them over there. Put them in the wrong place. And now that you said something, now I'm like, oh no, they're over there. Go get them. Harry Lloyd. Wait. Okay. So yeah, that's why I do the underpainting is to get that in control and have that whole thing going. All right. So here is my other Posca pens. I got different types. See, you got the big giant one. This is like the biggest one I've ever bought. You see how fat it is? So it comes in different sizes. And I have a lot of these brown ones. See how big it is? It's a big fat. He's a big fat guy. And you see, it's really opaque on top of it. I'll show you a little bit. Yeah. So if you wanted to, you know, just use Posca pens. I know a lot of people who don't even use paint. They just use Posca pens. You get the giant Posca pens, and you can that's really opaque. Look, you can't even see through that. And I have them in different sizes. I have this one. I have the red ones, the blue ones. Like I said, the only set that I do not have right now is um the only set I do not have is the pastel one. That's the only one that I do not have right now. Which will be great. It will be great. It will be nice. But here's my other ones. I need if y'all want to buy me some pastel Poscas, be by all means. I'm always accepting Posca pin donations. I be hitting up all my family members. Well, my baby father. I be calling him like, yo, I need some Posca pins, okay? He be like, what is that? I be like, I don't know. Just go with it. Go with it. You don't need to know. It's an art supply. Send the money. Okay? Send it, send it. Send the money. Happy, happy wife, happy life. Just send the money. Put it in the mail. Go ahead and cash app it. Get your life together. It's okay. Khadijah, hi. Hello, everyone. Hey. Hey, sis. Love James Baldwin. When you all have some time between him and Nikki Giovanni. Why does that sound familiar? Why Nikki Giovanni? Who's that? Tell us who that is again. Who's Nikki Giovanni? What is that like a it sounds like a designer like Versace. So here's my other Posca pens. Oh, I have a lot of different colors of the Posca pens, so just use your imagination. You know what I'm saying? I need to put on my light. Oh yeah, because the light is fluctuating, you guys. So I had to put on my light. All right, here we go. Back on track. Welcome, Khadijah. We are so happy you are here, my gal. All right, cool. I'm like thinking like I would love to do a painting with just Posca pens. That would be great. If I could just do a painting with Posca pens. Yeah, James Baldwin. I said Baldwin. James Baldwin was the man. You hear me? Not only did he do a lot for black people, but he was part of the life, so he did a lot of things for the LGBTQ plus community. He was part of that whole movement with Harvey Milk and da 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 da. So my man was out there trailblazing, you hear me, in the 50s and 60s. So he was way before his time. I was looking at something he wrote. I think it was called "I'm Not Your Negro." Like, oh my god. He did not come to play, you hear me? He's not playing no games. Like, I'm not playing with y'all. Now, this is not a tie. This is what you would call what the hell is them things called? The fancy things? Ascot? Ascot? It's a scarf, right? But it's like the fancy scarves. He wouldn't wear ties. He was like, even in the way he dressed, he was like, yeah, nah, I'm not doing that. Funny. He's like, I'm not doing that. Calm down. I'm not wearing that ugly tie. Calm down. We're not doing that. Okay, I'm about to put on this ascot, and you about to take it and deal with it. Because I'm not wearing it. Okay? Yeah, went to patient first and got an x-ray. How was the x-ray? Did it come out good? Well, it didn't come out good because they said you got pneumonia, but what are they saying? Like, how are they treating that? Like, how do you clear that pneumonia? How do you clear that? I swear, my grandmother was still alive. She'd be like, just take some Robitussin, cod liver oil, and swallow it, and you be good to go. Like, no, ma'am, you trying to poison me? That's what be happening. You be trying to poison me. Like, you're trying to poison me, okay? I'm good. Don't do me like that. All right, Gran? All right, I'm gonna hit this with a dry really quick because it is a Posca pen. Oh, word to the wise, if you do use Posca pens for some reason take longer to dry than like regular, even though it is acrylic based, because I don't know. Whatever the makeup is, it takes longer to dry. I made the mistake of using Posca pens on a commission. Okay. And when I did that, I put resin on the commission like maybe a day because I was rushing to get the commission out. So I put resin on it maybe 2 or 3 days after I had did the whole painting. And do you know this thing? The Posca pen started to run in between the resin. And if you know about resin, you ain't scraping that off. Once it's on your painting, it's on your painting for life. You telling me I had to scrap that whole painting? It delayed my project. The client was pissed, but at the same time, she was like, "Okay, it's okay. I understand." Because I admitted what happened. I was like, "Yo, I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry. Please don't hate me. I can't afford to give you back five. I can't afford to give you $600. Can you please just let me do it over? I got you." He was like, "Okay, you can do it over." You talking about the most understanding client in the earth? You hear me? Most clients would be like, no, I know you ain't do that. So take an extra. If you want to put any sort of varnish or any sort of resin on top of your Posca pens, give it about a week to dry before you put anything on top of that. Okay? Drying. Okay, so I had to hit it with a quick dry just to make sure it was okay before we start putting paint on. Right, you guys? Yes, indeed. We had to hit it with the quick dry. Oh, so Rita says, thank God. It was just like a deep cough, so you don't really feel bad. Okay, good, good, good. I'm very excited about that. I'm happy that you wasn't feeling too bad. I know pneumonia could be crazy. A lot of nasty viruses out there, y'all. That's why I'm like, you ain't coming to my house. Don't come over here. No. Goodbye. The mailman be coming to the door. I be like, let me throw my mask on. I do not be playing. I was like, let me put my mask on. No, you're not giving me no package right now. You gotta wait till I put my mask on. Goodbye. I do not be playing with these people. Like, no, you won't be infecting me, sir. I watched Outbreak. I know what happens. I know the end of the story. I know exactly what's gonna go down. at the end of that story. I'm like cracking myself up about that. Like, I know what's happening. You're not gonna get me. For real. How is this wet? When the hell did I make that wet? It's weird. It's so weird. Right. What's under here? Oh, so I found a lot of good brushes that I had too. Kind of laying around. Well, you know what? They weren't laying around. Uh, it's just that it's like I have like a problem. Like I'm a hoarder when it comes to the brushes. So I have so many brushes that I don't even know I have them until I go looking for something. And then I'm like, oh snap. Here's all my brushes. Here you are. Yeah, but one thing my boy knew how to do was he know how to give a speech. He could give you a speech. You hear me? So I'm doing purple and blue with a hint of black. And I know it looks black, but it isn't. You guys know what I tell you about that. I'm gonna start with the hair. Let's put this in. Who's ready for me to do another supply, like essential supply video for acrylics? Because I don't think I've done one of those in years. Um, and I get a lot of questions about that. I thought I had some links in my description too, but I don't think I do anymore. Uh, yeah, I think I need to put some essential supplies. Um, or would you guys like to have a video where I talk about supplies that are under $20, like cheap, the best cheap art supplies. I don't know about y'all, but we all on a budget at this point. I mean, y'all see the price of eggs? Like, come on. If you want to give it some texture, you could just dab and twist. Sorry about that, y'all. I don't know what that was. Something weird going on. Dab and twist. Oh man, I keep forgetting to record while I'm at it. Yeah, like an essentials list. Like this brush right here is super essential. And it's pretty cheap. Believe it or not, it's pretty freaking cheap. But then again, I haven't bought this brush in many years. I need to double check and make sure it's still the same price when I actually When I first started learning how to paint, somebody recommended this brush to me. And I was like, okay, cool. I like that. I like this brush because it was like sturdy and it came in like different types because I like the round brushes. Yep. And it still lasts me. I think I had this brush, what, 5 years? It's insane. Look at it. Pretty good damn brush. Pretty good. And I'm just gonna like dab this in, dab it in, because he did have a little bit of gray hair. I'm just gonna dab a little bit of that in. And dab a little bit of dab and twist, baby. Dab and twist. Okay. Alright, let's dab and twist. Using this black, I'm gonna go here. He had a widow's peak. Funny. I have a widow's peak too. I always thought it was weird when I was little. Like people would be like, "Oh, like Herman Monster, widow's peak." But it's cool being unique and fabulous and be having like a signature. Okay, girl, that's what it's called. Okay, good. They gave you some antibiotics. Good, good, good. Hey, Black Karma is in the house. Hi. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Ooh, I need to fill that in, but you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Let's move on to the face. And again, I'm going with the patchy kind of impressionistic thing, and I give you guys this spiel all the time when I talk about like impressionism and all of these different things or whatever, right? And kind of how I feel about it. I wasn't really with it at first. It was like, meh, it's like a lost art. It's a lost art. You know what I mean? Like I think it's a lost art. I put yellow, ochre, orange, white, magenta. Magenta is a beast. That's like my favorite color. If you guys have not figured it out by now, I rarely use red because magenta does the same thing. And we're gonna go in. We're gonna go in with that. You guys know I like to do that, and hopefully you do. If you don't, we kind of figure it out as we go along. The hair is still wet, which is fine because it will actually bleed into the hairline, which is cool for me. I'll just go right in and I'll let it bleed. Fine with me. I'm so happy it's fine with me, yeah? But then it looks like the hairline actually belongs there, right? So let it just bleed a little bit, you know? Same thing with right here. I'll just let it bleed a little bit. See, now it looks like it has some wispy hairs. It has a look like it has some stuff going on. And yes. And same thing here. Let it blend if you need to. Because around the hairline is always going to be a little bit darker anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're all fine. That's what you have to tell yourself when you go to the supermarket. Everything's fine. We're all fine. I'm not freaking out that you're going to give me the plague at the checkout line. You can tell what I be going through when I go to the supermarket. Like, everything's fine, girls. It's okay. Calm down. Everything's okay. Alright, let's put this in. Put a little bit of this in. It's still quite transparent. See my little lines in there. Mm-mm-mm. You can add a little bit of white to it if you feel like it's too transparent and it's too whatever. Add some white to it. It's fine. It's fine, girl. It's fine. Yeah. I'm telling you. I know why that song is in my head right now. And I'm gonna get a little bit of this brown. This is the dark brown that I have on my palette. Get that dark brown, and I'm gonna add some white to it. I'm gonna put it right here. Cause he has like a cool skin tone for some reason. Let's just add that there. Yay, very exciting. We love that. So, and you could like put like little puzzle pieces, right? So like little sections. And you know what? We're gonna be doing a lot of this stuff during the new course that I have coming out, which is basically pop art made easy, right? We're gonna be doing a lot of that. Added blue into there. Cause pop art, that's probably part of the reason why I was drawn to the pop art. Why I really like pop art and I love surrealism because you could do so many playful things with it. And then it still kind of look good, you know what I'm saying? Now you guys know what I always tell y'all at this point, change out your water, girl. Okay? But I can't do it. Like mama's helper is at school, so I cannot do it right. Mommy's little helper is at school, so I can't do it. Usually I get him to go get my water for me. Begrudgingly, may I add. Begrudgingly. He goes to get my water. I'm telling you. And you see how the color is really transparent. So you're going to have to do a lot of layers, especially depending on. I'm running out of space to mix on top of it. Depending on the type of paint you have, you're going to really have to go in and add those layers for real. Depending on the type of paint that you have. Don't be afraid to add the stuff that you need. You're gonna need to. Put that same color, that same dark brown, red. I don't even know what color it is at this point. You mix and you match. You can mix and match when it comes to um pop art. You can just do that because yeah. And I forgot that was another reason why I really enjoyed um another reason why I really enjoyed uh doing this sort of dealing with this brush is because this brush, it holds like you can make like little points, like I can go like that, like right, if you go light enough you can go like that, and you can make your little points, but you know what I mean, like, but you can still get like a lot of different coverage. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, know what I'm talking about. And my water is filthy. I might have to go change it. So be prepared. I loves prepared. May happen. May not. I don't know. Looking good, baby. Looking good. We love that for you. Looking good. I'm loving how the hairline just blended into that thing. I mean, it just worked out serendipity, right, you guys? That would be nice. Blah 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 below has nice art supplies. That's where I get them from. Paint pencils from. Oh, Five Below, really? I didn't know Five Below had art supplies. I mean, I think I've seen it. The problem is, I thought those was like kitty art supplies. That's what I was kind of thinking. Like, oh, those that must be for kids. They was trying to think about kids when they thought about that. You know, kind of where my brain went to when I was thinking about that. And I'm telling you, don't ask me why that song is stuck in my head. I can't do it. I really need to change out this water. I think I'm gonna be keep saying that. You know what? I need to just make sure I get 2 bottles of water in the beginning, and that'll help me out. It'll be everything I could possibly want to need. Oh, I cover it up. I think, and on the other hand, I've been watching Doctor Who. Doctor Who, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, but lately I've just been obsessed with like weird British shows. And I think it's because I'm always fascinated with other cultures and other ways of life. Trying to figure out like other people and da 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 da. I'm always kind of fascinated by that sort of thing. So I found myself watching Doctor Who last night, and I'm like, what in the hell is he talking about? Like, at first I went from like, what the hell are they even saying? Even though they're speaking English, but I'm like, what are they saying? Like, what are they saying? Right? Um, and by the end, I'm like, bloody hell, what just happened? Bloody hell, tea and crumpets. Crikey, what just happened there? Oh man. All my British people don't come for me. Let me live out my British dreams, okay? Let me be who I want to be, okay? Please just leave me alone and let me say what I want to say. Oh man. I still have people that watch me from the UK though. They probably like, "What? Leave me alone, y'all. Let me just live out my British dreams, okay? Don't persecute me, please." Uh, just leave me alone. All right, let's put a little bit of. I'm gonna use my Posca pen And of course, this is the first layer. So we're gonna have to go back in and do other stuff. Okay, you guys. Wait a minute. Never mind. We gotta dry it. I just stuck my hand in it. Never mind. Never mind. I need to make a be right back. I got all these things are just flowing in my mind. I'm like telling you guys about it, but we're all friends here. But I do need to make a be right back screen so I can be able to pop out and just pop out. All right, let's try. All right, cool. Boom. And we're back and better than ever. Yes, indeed. And if you're liking this sort of video, you love this sort of content, don't forget to hit the like button because it helps my channel out, you guys. Hit that like button, show me some love. And hopefully this week I will be working on um the end of the tail end of our new course that will be available probably at the beginning of March sometime. It's a really big course. I mean, it's going to be so much stuff packed into this. All your burning questions you ever have about how to design a painting, how do you get the reference, da 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 da. The whole shebang is going to be in one jam packed course with everything you could possibly think of. All right, let's get. I'm gonna do the eyeballs. And I don't want to make it necessarily black, so I'm gonna go in with. You know, it does look black, but ignore that. Like, ignore that, girl. Don't pay attention to that. But question of the day, especially for those of you on Pun the Replay, answer this question. If you can meet one of your art idols who would it be? If you can meet one of your art idols, who would it be? Dead or alive? Put it down in the comments below, you guys. I want to know. If you can meet one of your art heroes, who would it be? Who would it be, girl? And better yet, what would you ask them? If you could ask them anything, what would you ask them? Would you ask them to mentor you? What would you say? I would love to know that. Or would you just stand there and fangirl? Because some people act really weird when they meet kind of like, you know, their idols and stuff. I'm getting some blue. And I'm adding some white to it to make a gray. As you guys know what I always tell you, the white of the eyes is not really white. His hair color looks really good against that background. Thank you. Yeah, it looks great, right? This orange background is like so dope. I was like, um, I didn't even know whether it would go, whether it would be okay or not. You know, I didn't even know, but I'm like, maybe that's gonna be too bright because this is a bright, bright, bright orange. So I was like, is that gonna go? Is it gonna be okay? All right, so I'm putting in that gray. Gonna pop in the grays. All right, we're popping in that gray. You see, I switched over to like a smaller brush. Smaller brush, my guy. Smaller brush. So yeah, they have paint stands, calligraphy pens, markers, and everything. Really? I'm trying to figure out when's the last time that I went there though. I don't even remember. I don't even remember the last time I went there. Huh. Very interesting. I think it's been a couple of years since I went there. I don't really like their stuff too much. That's probably what it is. Let's get a little bit of this like dark brown, dark light brown. I don't know how to explain it. I'm gonna do his lip. We all know the upper lip always darker than the bottom lip, especially on for black people. Always gonna be a little darker. Yeah, I had no idea that he had I was about to say I had no idea he had a darker lip. um I had no idea that Five Below had all that. I know they had a lot of little stuff, kind of like what's that 5 and dime store called? Uh, yeah, I forgot what it's called. But I kind of looked at it like a Dollar Tree type of thing, you know? And it had like little electronics and stuff like that in there. That's kind of what I was thinking about it. And then make that mixture a little bit lighter with some of this and a little bit of that. Uh, yeah. All right, let's get into the his nose. So I don't want it to be black, so I'm gonna add a little bit of brown into it and a little bit of blue because I don't want his nostrils to be black. Yeah, I don't want it to be like that. So we're gonna add. Uh, all right, I'm gonna move over to my other brush because there's something. It's a little hair on that brush for some reason. I don't know why, but it is. A little hairy, as it should be, right? Mm. I'm trying to blend that out really quickly. I was supposed to go up under here. Now I know what I want to do. Um, blah, blah, blah. Other art supply list. Thank you very much. Evan Crocker, I love your art style. Would see a demo. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Do you mind sharing your color palette? Oh, maybe I should put the name. You mean like the name, the color, the names of the colors? Good God, get it out, Danielle. Yeah, give me 2 minutes. I'm trying to. Let's go in here. I'm gonna darken like the bridge of his nose. I mean, up under the nose. Let's just say that. 'Cause that should really be darkened. And next time I'll just put like the color, the actual ting of it all. Hold up, let me move this. Kind of blend that in. Blending, moisturizing. I think I've been watching too much Doctor Who, I swear. I said blending and moisturizing. That's funny. Why are you blending and moisturizing? I don't know. Just go with it, okay? Go with it, my girl. All right, so let's go over it really quickly, you guys. Somebody in the comment asked for the color palette. So this is called cadmium orange. That's the proper color for it, cadmium orange. But it's by Golden. And I have different brands on here. This one is quinacridone magenta. Basically a magenta color. It's like a deep red, pinky color is my favorite one. And I keep these same colors all the time so you guys can always know. Um, so we got and that one is by Liquitex Basics, the quinacridone magenta. We have yellow ochre. I keep that on my palette all the time. It's like great for skin tones, beaches, blonde hair. You use yellow ochre and everything pretty much. Yeah. What else we have? Oh, okay, let me finish. This one is something black. It's different types of black, so I used carbon black. That's what it's called. Carbon black. This one is purple. It doesn't look purple, but it is. It's called dioxazine purple. This one is ultramarine blue. They got different types of blues. Ultramarine is the best one that I always use on a regular basis. And then you have, I don't even know what this color is called. It's a new color that I just picked up. It's called green, girl. It's called lime green. This is it. Liquitex Basics. I really like it a lot. And then I have my regular white, but every white is not created equal. Yes. So I have a really opaque white. Here's my white that I always use. Galleria Acrylic is by Windsor and Newton. The only place I can actually find this, I think Michaels carries it now, but I'm not sure. And it comes in a really huge tube. This thing lasts me for like at least 6 months to a year. It'd probably be 6 months before I ever have to buy white again. And I recommend you get this big white because you use white for everything. Every single thing you paint has white in it. So I always get the huge white. And the rest of this is just me mixing and matching colors. That's pretty much what the rest of this stuff is. But I told y'all about everything else. So that's, oh, and this one, brown. Again, it looks black, but it's not black. It's brown. It's called burnt umber. That's what it's called. Burnt umber, burnt sienna. It saves you in having to mix them yourself. But yeah, that's what it is. I hope that helped. Okay, so I want to move on a little bit. I'm gonna move on to the shirt, and then we're gonna come back to his face. We gotta make a roundabout. We're gonna come back to the face, and we're gonna do another coat because that's what needs to happen. Yes and yes, yes and yes. Okay, cool. Um. Oh, let me do his tie first. Well, it's not a tie, but it's a, like I said, it's an ascot. So I'm gonna mix it. It's mostly gonna be blue, but it's probably gonna look black to you guys. 'Cause I remember seeing him on TV and stuff, and uh he did wear quite a few of these colors, and I remember them being like, that was like, I feel like that was his statement, right? That was like the one thing he would wear that would make him kind of stand out. So we're gonna just make the whole thing kind of, I added a little bit of white to it to make it more opaque, right? So you see that white makes a difference. Again, the only whites that I usually like, and that's too like fine though. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? So the only whites that I usually get is Winter Newton or Golden. Those are the only two brands as far as I'm concerned that has the color that I want, bro. Those are the only two brands that have exactly what I want. So, and that's the blue. I have a lot of these, so yeah. Here's the ultramarine blue. Again, I haven't seen these Galleria, whatever, anyplace else except the art store that I go to. And what's the other one? I've seen Michaels carry it a little bit now. They have them, but they always sold out because they're really good paint. So I'm guessing that's why it's always sold out. I've been painting for about a year now. Let me see. I have been painting for about a year now, learning more important, honestly, least favorite color, much needed color. Oh, what's your least favorite color and what's the most needed color? Yeah, exactly. It's hard to kind of know, right? Especially in the beginning. Oh, that's what I wanted to like talk about. Like, so nobody answer me. You guys, I need to know what you guys would like to see as far as do y'all want to see like essential art supply video where I kind of talk about the art supplies that you should get? What that I recommend, the art supplies that I recommend you get. But I know when I first started to learn how to paint, yeah, it was hard to figure out like what is it, because they have so much junk out there. So much junk. You can't even hear yourself beyond the noise for real half the time of what's going on. Half the time you have no idea what's happening. I'm making this a little bit lighter to just differentiate this area. Yeah. It's hard to figure out everything beyond the noise, you know? Especially every time you go into the art store, pretty much everything you could possibly think of in the damn art store for real. Everything you could possibly think of in an art store is in there. You're like standing there in the aisle looking crazy trying to figure out what the hell to buy. But some of the stuff you don't need, you know? But yeah, you'll eventually figure it out though, because it takes some time to figure out what you like. Even when people recommend stuff and you're like, oh, okay, cool, 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 cool. And then you go home and try it and you're like, oh, no, I don't like that. It's horrible. So you got to do like trial and error to kind of figure out what's best for you and like what you like, what you don't like, what's going to be the thing. You know what I mean? All right, let's dry it out, wash it out. And I know you guys are going to hate me, but I have to go change out my water. I know it. I know you're not the same as it was. Hmm. But yeah. All right, let's try. Alrighty then, and we're back and better than ever. Are we though? Are we though? It's looking great. And look at that. I mean, there's so much coverage in the back there. You may not even have to put a second coat on. I mean, if you're not using golden, you're probably gonna have to do 2 or 3 coats. But I mean, come on, come on, guys, come on. Let's get it together here. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it together. All right. I had something I wanted, but I don't know if I'm gonna like this or not. Maybe. I might like it. You might like it. Kind of experiment a little bit. I like it. Kind of gives it dimension, doesn't it? Yep, it does. Sometimes that's just the way it is. You gotta like, oop, what's wet? Whatever you just did, duh. Like whatever you just did, duh. I like it. Possibly. Of that. Do we though? Sometimes you can just play around with what you think gonna look good. And then push come to shove, if you don't like it, you know what I mean? You could always just take it off. I'm gonna have to go back in with some more color though, because I feel like it's not enough blue in the background. What are we feeling about this tie? Are we loving it? No, it's not the same as. All right, I need to. This is a good time. Don't forget to hit the like button and share this if you happen to be watching on Punda live chat, Punda live thing. If not, you can go ahead and share it, love it, and like it also, even if you just Punda replay. And put down hashtag replay crew if you happen to be Punda replay. Da 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 da. All right, let's go. I'm gonna go and put some more. Need to change out my water, so I'll be right back, you guys. After these messages. All right, we're back, you guys. Oh man. Thank you if you held on tight. Thank you so much for waiting and holding on for me. I had to grab some water and it took like forever and ever. Okay? Alrighty then. Now we can start on his shirt. Let's jump into that. Hey! Hello, creatives. How are you? The view is a view. Thumbs up. Thank you so much for dropping in. I appreciate it. All right. Now that we have clean water, you see my brush wasn't fully clean. Let's go ahead and work on his shirt. So his shirt is gray. Well, it's white really. So, but we're gonna do like a blue, brown thing, right? So we're gonna do a little bit of that, and we're gonna do it like in different segments. You feel me? Got like some light yellows. Because again, the shirt is not gonna be fully white either. So we're gonna get fully immersed into that. I'm doing it in different colors like this just to add some interest. And I'm liking doing it in this like, even add green into it if you want it. That's gonna make it super, super yellow. And the underpainting is already kind of like yellow. We don't need that. We don't need that sort of drama. Uh-oh. What happened? Okay, we lost y'all for a minute. I think somebody was trying to get into my damn hack my computer or something. Sorry about that, you guys. All right, so now we have the shirt kind of filled in. It's kind of like some gray right there. Oh man, I didn't even record. No recording. I need to put out some more white too. And you know it's not white of a tool. Now I put out some more white. And put some white in there. All right, cool. And this is us filling in. Damn, damn, damn. See, that's what happens when you do that to your brush. You know it's not the same. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I'm putting this white in. I know it's not the same. Alright, let's see if we can get some of that gray coming through in the hair. Like right here, you see the gray. Nickel grays coming in. Oh, the joys of getting old, huh? Happens. The joys of getting old, yeah? Oh, there's a new show out called The Pact. Is it The Pact or Wolf Pack? Something like that. Something like that. Wolf Pack, The Pack, something like that. Let's spray. Make sure you keep your water nearby. I need to drink some water. I need a glass of water. Try to keep it in a bottle too. Cause you can easily drink your paint water and it will not be a happy day. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It will not be happy days for you. You drink your paint water. We need to give him some eyebrows. Give our man some eyebrows. Um, Let me get into this gray first. Let's get into the gray. Yes. We love that. Um, get a little bit of this gray going. Yeah, yeah. Put a little bit of the dark right there. In the dark. In the dark. In the darkness. You know it's not the same. Paint is dusty already. It's dusty. Alright, let's cover this up really quickly. And then we cover her up and then we're gonna dry. Alrighty then. Yes, indeed. Very nice. So Mr. Baldwin is coming into full effect, you guys. He's in full effect right now. I can't wait. I'm gonna be doing a giveaway, a big giveaway at the end of the month to celebrate us hitting, because we're right on the verge of hitting 3,000 subscribers. So thank you to all the new subscribers. I love you guys so much. Welcome to the family. Hit that thumbs up button. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a big giveaway at the end of the month, and some of these paintings for Black History Month will be included in the giveaway. Uh, I have so much art that I've created over the years, and I want to start giving some of it, give back pretty much. And I think you guys will like that. This is really beautiful. I think I might keep this one though. I think I might for my gallery wall. Yes, and yes, I think I might keep it. I think I might have to. All right, let's spray again. We're gonna spray our palette. And okay, um, we need eyebrows. Very nice, nice eyebrows. We need. I thought I had a thinner. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, guys, so definitely stay tuned for that. It's gonna be exciting. Nice little giveaway. We're gonna give him a little bit of eyebrows here. Uh, I don't really see his eyebrows too much, and especially in this picture. So we're gonna give him a little bit of a brow. A little bit of a brow, baby. And then we're gonna lighten up his eyebrows. Not eyebrows, whatever you call his eyelid. The eyebrow, not eyebrow. I meant to say eyelid. He had deep set eye. Deep set eyebrows. Not God, Lord. Somebody stop me. He had deep set eyelids. God damn. Get it together, y'all. I said, get it together, y'all. Get it together, y'all. Okay? I'm blaming it on y'all. Bro. He has deep set eyelids. Right? So we're doing that. And we're gonna do the same thing here. Yes and yes. Deep set eyelids. So you're gonna have lots of creases, lots of stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So sorry. It's like that's what happens when you go live early. It's like People want to call. So many things are happening. So many interruptions. I'm like thinking this was going to be the best time of day to go live. Because, the kids are out. But no, don't seem like it is. Like, alrighty then. I love this for us. So we just getting like definition to the eyelid. Again, I don't really want it to be like a thing, you know what I mean? Like I just want to create the impression but still for people to know like who he is per se. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. Yes, our supply list. Oh, you know what? I think the chat is running late. Why am I just bugging? I was like, what are you talking about? Black art supply list. What's that? Oh yeah, but I got you, Rita. But actually, if you're a patron, if you're on the Patreon, I'll actually be releasing a full list of supplies you guys should be having. Before I even make a video on it. I'll work on that tonight. So I can get it out sometime this week. And not that you guys should be having, let's just say like a recommendation list. That's what I'm saying. It's a recommendation. Because I mean, it's up to you what you want to do. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? It's pretty much up to you what you want to do as far as that goes. You don't have to do it. Because again, I used to hate when people were like, oh, that's the supplies you have to get. You gotta get it. That's what needs to happen. Da 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 da. I'm like, sis, we don't need to do that. Yeah. you know, because things that I like or things that I really, you know what I mean, like lists that I really like or whatever, may not be good for you. You got to try things out for real. But I will put in there what I recommend. Like if you like the same things I like and you feel like you would like the stuff that I like, then I'm definitely gonna put a list down and I'll pop it into Patreon and then I'll do a video on it probably in the next coming weeks on like your essential art supplies that da 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 bop da bop type of thing. Yeah, are we feeling that, you guys? I think so. Let me put this here. Mm-hmm. But everything is always optional. You know what I mean? Because I have definitely seen people create some beautiful stuff and just make it work. You feel what I'm saying? Ooh, I think this is gonna be one of our favorites. It's gonna be one for the books, y'all. What y'all think? This has turned out to be one of the favorites. Turning out to be one of the favorites. Hee hee. Hmm. It's fine that we have. I was thinking I do want to clean up this area. I feel like these marks right here is a little too deep. Let's clean it up, figure it out. Um, I like the outlining in black. It makes the picture define, I think. Yeah, exactly. I used to never do that, you guys. You see, like a lot of my old work, I never outlined because I mean, at heart, I'm a realism painter. Yeah, I'm really digging the graphic work of, you know what I mean? I'm really digging the graphic work of it all. Get some of this orange paint. Ew, what is? Oh, is that like a hair? What is hair doing in here? That's nasty. I wanted to fix that area. So now we had a happy accident. Like some of the yellow or whatever you call it is the green yellow kind of got on the outsides of the painting, and it caused this halo effect. And I like it, so we're gonna kind of work on that and accentuate that a little bit because I really like it. Now this piece, I'm gonna take that out because it feels weird being there. I don't know why it's there. It makes him look like Hunchback of Notre Dame, and we're not doing that. So I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna put more orange. No Hunchback of Notre Dame for us. Um, no Hunchback of Notre Dame for us. All right, cool. I like it. I looked at it in the camera, and the camera said I like it. Which that's a good tip, you guys. If you ever want to know how your painting really look at it in your camera. Like just pull out your phone and take a video of it, um or look at it in the mirror, and then you'll see how it really looks. All right, see, I had to fix that because that was looking crazy, absolutely insane. I had to fix him. He was looking crazy. The good thing about this paint being super opaque, you can fill in stuff as if it never existed. Yay! Very exciting. We did it! We did it! We did it! Did. Okay, stop, Danielle. Ooh, what are we feeling? Oh my god. Yes. Alright, let's fix the patch in his face. I was gonna put another coat of paint, but I'm liking the patchiness. I'm liking all the little interest in the face. I'm feeling it. I'm loving it. What are you guys feeling? I mean, you could probably add, again, if you try this at home, especially if you're on Patreon and you have the traceable, like Rita. Oop, damn, I just forgot. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it. Happens every goddamn time. Look. Ridiculous. Um, yeah, then, you may have to add a couple of more layers of paint to make it look good, but have fun. That's the whole point of it, right? Everything to look good. For you to have fun at the end of the day, right? That is the goal. But added just a little more definition over there to pull this back more this side of the face. I don't know, because I feel like I needed to look a certain way. I don't even know how to explain it, but that's what it is. So I added a little more definition there. And add a little more here too. And a little more here. Alright, now let's put like a lighter color on the face. We're gonna do some outlining. We're gonna put like a soft rim light. That's what they call it, like a rim light. Um, yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I'm like declaring it's gonna be exciting. You hear me? And I said it's gonna be exciting. I declare it's going to be exciting. And there we go. Voila. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Oh man. We give y'all some good stuff. But y'all don't hear me though, for real. I don't like pockets. Gonna move that out. Yeah, we are. Not Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Okay. Anyway, let's add some other stuff going on. Uh, and some white to it because we need that area to be light and bright. Add a little bit of brightness to that. More color here. And add a little more color there. And here. And add a little bit of darkness. Yeah. Hey, Bob. How was school? What happened? I just. You got an A minus? Yeah. Good. Very excited. Really? I got. You did well? Yeah, I got. Yeah, there was like 6 rounds. Yeah, it was 6 rounds. You had a spelling bee? Yeah. Okay, I'm live, so tell everybody hey, and then we'll talk after. Bye. Say hi. Hi. All right, bye. Love you. Well, that was the bub, everybody. There he is. Ooh, wait. Okay, so let's dry. We're gonna add some finishing touches. And you guys could always tag me if you happen to be doing this challenge, whether it's 2023 or 2025. You can always tag me on Instagram and I'll take a look at it. I would love to see you guys' creations. What you have going on? Let's try. Alrighty then. Nice and dry. You know it's not the same. I don't know why I keep singing that song. Why do I keep singing that song? We don't know. Oh. Ew. Why is it on me? Now I'm just making a mess. Absolute mess. Don't even try to be cute while you paint because it's just not gonna happen. Me is not gonna happen. Not you trying to be cute. Hmm. Let's see if we can. See, now I'm gonna start doing nonsense. I see that now. Every time, like, I'm like always tempted to do things hyper realistic, and I see that right now. I'm trying to do it, and it's not. I don't want to do that. Not what I'm going for here. Not what she's going for. Okay. Looking good. Mm. Mm-hmm. Alright, so I just smoothed out some stuff. Now, we're gonna redo some of our outlines. And then we're gonna do our rim lights. And it's gonna be exciting. So exciting, you guys. Alright. Ooh, and of course I have it paint all over my hand. Why not? Alright, let's dry it. And of course, you guys can always come back and rewatch this over and over again. Alrighty then. Looks good. Do we agree? Are we happy with that? We're happy with that, yeah. I mean, again, depending on now my hand is like full of paint. But hold on. God. Lord help me. So disgusting. I have to get that off because if I don't, it's gonna be disgusting. Always keep some wipes near you because this is like so gross. Yuck. Can't. So nasty. Okay. Now, again, like I say, you can always go back, you could keep layering, keep doing more and more until you feel like it's done. You know what I mean? For me, it looks great and I'm happy with where it's at. So I don't want to keep pushing it. But if you want it to be more and more realistic, you can really go in and just do like a lot of different things. Okay, I'm going to start on this side. Oh, somebody's blowing up my phone. And I don't know what it is. Oh man, I was gonna leave it to me to make a song out of everything, huh? Art is therapy, you guys. So embrace the therapy. Feel the love. Feel the love tonight. I'm about to dip my thing right in there. Ha! Alright, I messed that up. You can remove this marker if you use a clean, wet brush. As long as you do that quickly, you can remove it. Whatever you put in there that you didn't like. And voila, she's fixed. We love that. She is fixed. Alright, back to the outlining. Mm-hmm. All right. Woo! We're done with that. So now we're going to do one last thing. And a little bit of this down here. A little bit of that and a little bit of this. And, okay. We're going to get our green paint out. I'm going to add a lot of white to it. And we're going to start on this side. And we're going to put a little bit of that around the head. And I'm going to blend this out a little bit. And we're going to blend it out with this orange color. Take a little bit of that orange. Make it a little bit softer where it's like, it's there, but it's barely there. You feel what I'm saying? It's there, but it's barely there. Like, look at that. How beautiful. I love that. It's there, but it's barely there. We love that. And it looks like it's like emitting from his, from behind him, highlighting him, paying homage to him. You know what I mean? Look at that. Now that looks great. Oh my god. Ooh. Ooh. Whoop. There it is. I love that. And of course, if you watching this upon the replay, make sure you comment down below and let me know whether you like it or not. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. Love it. Love that so much. Looks so beautiful. That is really nice, Danielle. Thank you, Rita. I'm glad you hung in there. I'm glad you hung in there, girl. You like the outlining in black. Yeah, exactly. Love that. All right, so we're gonna do one last thing, and we're gonna. I know you're probably like, "Girl, please go away." Go away. We're gonna do a. We're gonna dip into some pure white. Pure white. And I'm gonna give him a nice little highlight in the eye. So here first. A nice little highlight in the eye. Love that for us. And tone it down just a smidge. Just a smidge. Tone it down just a. And yay! Very exciting. Are you guys excited as much as I am? And that's it. That's a wrap, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, episode 3 of the Black History Challenge. If you like this, make sure you share it with your friends, your family, all the things. Hit that like button because it helps me out. It really does help out the channel. Drop a follow, do all the things if you happen to be over on Twitch. And you can get the traceable for him right now on Patreon at patreon.com/creative gal of color. And that's it, you guys. I'm going to put high resolution photos over on my social media as well as here, right here on the community channel on YouTube if you want to be able to see it. When it's nice and daylight and I can take some great photos, and we'll do a little bit of, I'll probably do a little bit of touch-ups behind the scenes. You know how I am. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Shout out to the patrons. Shout out to Rita for hanging in there and for supporting your girl. You are an absolute superstar. One of the superstar patrons. I love you guys. Yeah. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye. Peace. Matter of fact, I'll see you Friday. Same time, same place. 3 p.m. Eastern time. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.